I've been like,
So
so this is
the
crazy because
movie.
after the Nintendo Direct happened, they dropped the Star Fox, the remake Star Fox demo. So I checked that out, and honestly, it's not bad. Like, it's
Damn,
pretty
it's
good.
they
So
actually did a
I,
good job for the fifth
yeah, dude,
time.
they did a good job with making a Star Fox where I'm like, I think what really did it was the tutorialization of it. Because the first, like, the N64 one, it's like, it's so general. It's like, so, like, it does nothing with story, establishing the characters, establishing the setting, and then it just kind
Uh,
of throws you into the game. And then,
yep.
like, the gunplay's fine, but also it's the visuals of, like, N64. So it's like trying to jump into it for me. I tried playing it when they first announced the Star Fox remake, and I did not like it. So I was like, I don't know how I feel about the remake. Let me just try this out. So I got the demo. I tried that out, and I honestly really took to it. Like, I can understand all of the hype about this game now. So then,
I'm glad you.
be-
I'm glad you get it finally.
and then because
What,
of the
30 years
control
later?
scheme, I then mapped my controls for Star Fox 64 to the same controls as the remake, based on the Nintendo Switch controllers. And dude, I think it was the control scheme why I didn't like Star Fox
Yeah.
64 because that mapping was so weird with a base like how they do it on NSO. But if I mapped it exactly how it is for the remake, dude, and the game felt so much more playable. Like it felt like really good, and I was like, dude, I just want to see what happens after the demo finishes. So I did like that's the second level in the game. So I did that level with the meteor, the asteroid field, and then I did the next level, which is the one where it's like the frigid ice world, where it looks
Yep.
like you're battling on Hoth from Star Wars or whatever. And
Hmm.
it was like that's where you first meet Star Wolf and his team, and you do like a dog fight,
Shit
and
was so
it
cool.
was like all range mode and everything. And I actually took to it, and I was like, dude, I kind of fuck with this. Like,
I
this is
I
kind of
I'm
fun.
so I'm so glad you are catching up to one of the best games in the N64.
Dude, and it's like, and then so basically the way that I've heard about how Star Fox works is it's meant to be replayed a lot. It's almost, honestly, I'm really kind of surprised they didn't try to do this, or if they do this in the future, this would be kind of sick. With the way it's kind of initially like, it's almost like you're playing an arcade game where
Yep.
it's basically you start off on Corneria, and then you do that, and then with some decisions or routes that you take, the path can split, and you can go in two different directions. And then specifically the map where I realize this is a thing is on the level where it's icy, where you go against Starwolf, because basically you're
Yep.
trying to take out the enemy jets um, before like a bomb goes off. But then Starwolf shows up, and then you got to beat his team within like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, or else the bomb goes off. And then if the bomb goes off, then you go in one direction, and I was like, and I kept going in that direction because I could never beat the Star Wolf team because I was still getting used to like the free range controls and stuff.
Yep.
On my fourth run, I figured it out and I beat them, and then I went in the other direction and saw a completely different area, and I'm like, oh, this
Yep.
is kind of cool.
You know,
This is kind of cool.
this game was ahead of its time, like highest the keys, because like you have like a lot of really great features. The controls are real simple. The gameplay loop is really simple and really satisfying. Um, I'm surprised that Nintendo has not cashed in on like a Star Fox roguelike mode, like a mini game, like a smaller game, instead of being like the Star Fox Adventures where you had the all terrain shit, right?
Hmm.
Um, that being said, I would love to see like the more all terrain modes come back because that's such a
Yeah,
cool concept for a game like this. And again, I'm really happy that this is one of my favorite Nintendo games for sure, especially on the 64. I did play this as a kid
hmm
a lot, and it's like, yeah, um, I'm really happy you enjoyed it. I'm very happy you enjoyed it, which I'm
I'm
surprised
happy to
that
hear that.
like I'm really as the Nintendo guy yourself. It surprises me that you're
Yeah,
like
it
you really
never
didn't
stuck.
get it
I
until
never
it
got it
didn't click
before.
until now.
Hmm. But I'm definitely
But
looking
that's
forward
fair.
to the remake. But yeah, I'm definitely going back and I'm appreciating Star Fox 64. So then basically it's also
That's good
holding me
though.
off until the remake comes out in like 2 weeks, and then I check that
Yeah,
out.
shit, that's right.
But no, yeah, it's been pretty good. And then I'm
Damn.
really also excited because I really do hope that the online is kind of fun because
Yep.
it's like multiplayer 4v4 type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. But no, yeah, I've been playing Star Fox 64 and 2XKO this week. So